Hey, welcome to the Parenting Presis. My name is Makai, and I'm creating this channel as an educational directory for anyone wanting to learn about children's minds, Ohio preschool laws, parenting tips, or the general education of people. Today, I'll be talking about children's responsibility. Before anything, I'd like to start by mentioning the different topics I'm going to talk about, including but not limited to standards, communication, work and chores, money, relating to others, and stranger danger. 6 topics in total. The first topic I'd like to mention is standards. Standards for your children, what they've expected to learn, what might happen if they break a rule, and even simply guidelines for how you'll react to tough times. The age range where your brain development is most rapid is from birth to age 5, so settling these standards quickly is incredibly important. If you're unpredictable, they'll be unpredictable too. A child's responsibility comes directly from what the parents have taught them. One more thing about standards: if your child doesn't know that something isn't allowed, they won't know not to do it. You cannot be upset with your child if you haven't stated the rules to them. It's very important to do so. Second topic, communication. If you do get upset about something that you probably shouldn't have, sit them down and explain why. Proper communication between you and your children can begin at any time in parenting, but it'll form stronger bonds the sooner you do it. Communication will help your child be less confused about so many things. Even if they have questions that they don't know they need answered or want answered, it'll help them either way in most situations. If you've read a terribly sad book, A Child Named It, it's a story about a heavily abused child, you'll recognize that for his entire life he had so many questions and was constantly confused, and still is to this day. Every single kid relates and reacts to situations differently. By making sure that they know that you are there for them and that they can talk to you, they're going to trust you a lot more, and that's gonna lead to less problems in the future. Third topic, work and chores. Early in life, parents tend to try and let their children complete small tasks. A common example is, "Could you throw this away?" Or, "Please pick up your mess." But what if they don't listen? Key thing: don't get upset unless it is entirely needed. This is a really difficult topic and has a lot of different solutions for different kids. Because of this, I'm simply going to list a couple ways of fixing the problem that I think would help your child the most. Number 1, help start the chore. This typically helps a lot of preschoolers that I work with. By getting down to their level and putting a couple blocks away, it helps show them that the task is very easy, and they may feel better about picking up the rest of the mess. 2, time restraints. 3, 2, 1. Those 3 numbers can make a kid's entire world spin. Once you get to 0 and they haven't started, that can be when you punish them a little bit. Another option for older kids would be to say, "You need to get that done in half an hour," or etc. Number 3, you can reward them for getting chores done and take things away if they don't. It's self-explanatory. Maybe if they get every chore finished, they can stay up a little longer. You could tell them that if they go the extra mile and do even more chores than you really ask, you could even grab ice cream on the way back home from a drive. Just small things, not too much. Number 4, don't throw extra chores at them as a punishment. If they think that chores are just a punishment instead of something that needs done, they won't see them as important in the first place. They're just gonna do them, not very caring much. It's not gonna be great, but they're just gonna slack off and pretend they're doing much. Fourth topic, the worth and importance of money. For the last one, you should decide on different solutions based on the child's age and maturity level, but that list is just, it's good to refer back to for any of these topics, at least. Back to the worth and importance of money. Strangely, a lot of parents think that their children won't understand money until late adolescence, even though children tend to be naturally inclined towards money in the first place. If they know simple number concepts, they can understand that it takes work to make money. If it comes up, sit down and explain to them how money is gained in the first place. It takes 1 whole hour to make $10. That $10 can only buy you a couple loaves of bread. Again, this is important to teach as early as possible so that no problems occur related to them not understanding how much money is worth. 5th topic, put yourself in their shoes. Verbally and personally ask your child to put themselves in another person's shoes. Maybe your child accidentally hurts another kid and doesn't say sorry to them. Ask your child how they would feel if someone hurt them and then didn't say sorry. This can really help them relate to people and thus understand exactly what's wrong. Topic number 6, stranger danger. It's talked about so much because it is so important. You absolutely need to tell your children exactly who they can trust and when they're allowed to do it. Tell them that if they get really lost at a shopping mall or a supermarket, they need to find an employee or even a police officer to help them get back to you. Stranger danger is arguably one of the most topics to teach a child as early as possible. That's the last topic I wanted to talk about today. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. One last thing. Since I'm not of age and have little to no time, please don't try to get in contact with me to follow up on things. I am in absolutely no way a professional. If you need professional information, I have information about how to get that information in different videos. You can also contact your local library, local teachers, or even email preschool directors or teachers if you can't talk to them in person. Other than that, take care, try your best, good luck. Thank you.